Hello everyone, welcome back to another Pokemon Go video. By the time you're seeing this video, Articuno probably won't be in the Dynamax battles anymore, but I did manage to solo one while it was still in the Dynamax battles, and I wanted to go over that, show you soloing it, show you exactly what I used and everything, just so that, you know, people can be prepared to solo Zapdos or Moltres if they need to, because they have smaller communities or the people in their communities don't have quite as good like max Pokemon. So if we go take a look right here, so the first Pokemon that I was using was this Gmax Lapras right here. This one is almost at level 40, and as you can see right there, the important thing is that it knows Water Gun. So with Water Gun on Lapras, it is I believe it attacks every half second, so basically you can use that move every half second or twice in 1 second. So if you're spam clicking, you're going to be using the quickest move possible. So it's going to be charging up your max meter as quick as possible. The other thing that's important is that it is powered up so it can tank more damage. Since it is an ice type and Articuno is also an ice type, when it's using those ice type moves against the Lapras, it'll be doing a lot less damage than it would to like a normal Pokemon when you're doing the Dynamax battle. And then the second Pokemon I was using was also a Gmax Lapras. Same thing with Water Gun. And this one is level 40. The other thing that's important is when you are doing these Dynamax battles using the Lapras, do not use your charged attack. Only be using that fast attack because it charges up the max meter quicker. If you use the charged attack, you lose valuable time, lose the ability to dodge a move if that move comes up. Like, it's just not worth using the charged attacks at all. The other important piece is our main attacker, which for me, I used Gmax Charizard, but if you have a Gmax Toxtricity that is better, that one is also a very good counter for the for Articuno. I think for like Zapdos, your best counter would probably be either actually another Gmax Lapras or using those Gmax Laprases, but also Dynamax Excadrill is going to be a good attacker against Zapdos, and then for Moltres, obviously Gmax Blastoise will be your best bet. But the thing that's most important here is, again, this one is also level 40, but it also has the fully maxed out Gmax Wildfire move. That is what you're going to be using every single time. So every attack you're doing when you Dynamax, or well, in this case, Gigantamax, but every attack you're going to be doing, or every move you're going to be using is going to be your Gmax Wildfire move. And it's important that it's fully maxed out, because that will make it do the most damage it can possibly do. And the way that you're going to take this thing down is you're going to be using your Gmax Laprases right here. You're going to be using those, but you're going to be just using that Water Gun fast attack, getting that max meter charged up as much as possible, dodging attacks, getting the max particle charges, or the max meter charges, getting those max meter charges as well, making sure you're getting that max meter up as much as possible, and then as soon as that max meter fills up and it gives you the opportunity to Dynamax/Gigantamax, you're going to switch to your Charizard or your Toxtricity, or if it's a different bird, whichever your attacker is, and then you're going to be going heavy with that max move, and then as soon as that's done, you're going to switch right back into your Lapras and keep using that Water Gun to get that max meter charged back up again, to repeat that process. And another key point was I did have to use Max Mushrooms, so if you still have your like 5-minute test one, you can use that, or you might have to buy some, because it is, I don't think it's possible to actually solo it without the Max Mushrooms. Another key point that is going to be important in your success to win the Dynamax Articuno battle, as you'll see in the video, is it needs to have the moves Icy Wind and Triple Axel. If it has Ice Beam, it'll do too much damage, even though it is a weaker Ice type move. It'll still do too much damage to where your Laprases are going to faint out quicker, and you're going to ultimately then not have Gigantamaxed enough with your Charizard or Toxtricity to actually fully take it down. And then the other thing, like the other attacks, like Ancient Power is going to be super effective against your Laprases. So if it's the large attack, it's going to one-shot them. If you can dodge it, even if you do dodge it, it's going to take you into the yellow. So again, not going to be very good. You're going to faint out too quickly with your Laprases. Hurricane, same thing. It's going to do way too much damage. You're going to faint out. And then Blizzard, even though as well that is an Ice type move, it is a high damaging Ice type move, and you're going to faint out really quick. Now that I've explained to you and, given you a bit of a rough guide of how to beat the Dynamax Articuno and ultimately probably beat the other two birds solo, I will show you the footage right now of me soloing that Articuno.